Abraham Lincoln would say about the challenges that Indianapolis is facing?
The thing I like about Lincoln and something that governs us is he had a way about him to bring people together. And even when he was insulted and people would come against him, he would turn the other cheek and move on because he thought the success of the Republic was more important than fighting amongst ourselves.
To that end, Rick says police are collaborating with faith groups and nonprofits in the 6 targeted neighborhoods, deploying resources into conflict resolution skills, mental health care, and vacant housing. But all this opens up a more complicated conversation about class and race.
I would say that Indianapolis is a calm city for race relations, but as a 54-year-old white man who's a college professor, I might not be the best person to ask.
Indiana University religion professor Art Farnsley has been a close observer of the city for decades. In 1968, Robert Kennedy stood at the spot where we are now and told a mostly black crowd that Martin Luther King Jr. had just been assassinated.
It is not the end of lawlessness, and it's not the end of disorder. But the vast majority of white people and the vast majority of black people in this country want to live together, want to improve the quality of our life, and want justice for all human beings that abide in our land.
A plaque at the site says Kennedy's speech helped keep Indianapolis calm while other American cities broke out in riots. Today, Farnsley says the tension is subtle. To see it, driving from the major road, 58th Street.
There is a powerful difference when you cross 38th Street that the city switches from what you would primarily describe as urban neighborhood, with everything that entails. You know, that's clearly an older, suburb, but with lovely brick houses and big lawns. I like the neighborhood very much about that.
Farnsley says it's 2 neighboring worlds, and that's separate.
I think it's easy enough to someplace completely different. Yeah, it's part of my city, but it's not really part of my community.
Those words echo almost exactly like Governor Charles Harrison.
Most people see this as a black problem. They don't see it as a community problem.
Harrison leads the 10-point coalition, a group that tries to calm street violence. They meet beneath the fluorescent lights of a gas station right on that line, 38th Street. Many nights, 10-point deploys a faith walk from this spot when a conflict breaks out nearby. Police rely on 10-point to be a liaison between cops and the community.
When we talk about black-on-black violence, it's about black criminals killing black criminals, drug dealers killing drug dealers, gang members killing gang members. And I think it does feed into the old stereotypes that this country has about black men.
Do you think that because of what's going on with the crime rates in Indianapolis, that it makes it more vulnerable to being the next Baltimore, the next Ferguson?
I think we are more vulnerable to becoming the next Baltimore or Ferguson if we don't address these root causes that's leading to this uptick of violence in the city.
Tonight, however, this part of town is quiet.
We are thrilled because nothing is happening. We are thrilled about that.
It's nearly midnight now, and 10-point pastor Horatio Luster is leading a walk through a low-income apartment complex. When there's a murder, it's his job to put an arm around the grieving mother's shoulder.
Some of these people